Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves because we're learning to manage the emotions, all right? So the first card we have, okay, to seek good wealth and good health is player, all right? Someone that's thinking of you, okay, he's probably a bit of a player, all right? Or someone you feel is a bit manipulative. But we're looking at karmic cycles, all right? Because this is Earth School. All right, we're here to graduate from our flaws. Okay, so when we graduate from our flaws, we ascend higher joyfully to God. Okay, so someone's being tested of their faith. Okay, and maybe this masculine, or you feel very heartbroken. You feel like you've been betrayed. You feel very disappointed. And maybe there's a third party person in here that feels a little bit stressed and panic. Okay, so looking at heartbreak, the player's heartbreak, okay, or you feel heartbroken and betrayed by a player. But now we're looking at reconciliation, okay, but always seek within oneself, okay, to have a reunion with masculine and feminine energy within you, okay, because it's really important, okay, to always give yourself second chances, all right, because someone looks like they ghosted you. Okay, and if someone looks like they betrayed your trust, your faith in this masculine, okay, or maybe this masculine lost his faith in you, okay, but the underlying foundation is someone feels betrayed, okay, because someone feels like someone's being very manipulative with their charming words, you know, those romantic words, here today, gone tomorrow, you know, those moment feelings, you know, so someone feels like they have a heartbreak. Okay, so we're looking at a relationship, we're looking at a player's heartbreak, reconciliation after being ghosted. Okay, so someone feels like they've been ghosted. Okay, there's been silence, ignored by the ignorance, all right, or you're ignoring the ignorance, all right, because someone feels rejected, but you've been injected with love for yourself. Okay, so now you're looking at balancing the feminine and masculine energy within yourself, because when you trust your intuition, guess what? You trust your soul purpose. Okay, so now we're looking at letters. All right, so we're looking at a letter, a document. All right, it could be contracts, this could be signing something. Okay, or you could have sent a letter to someone but they disappeared, went silent, or rejected you. Okay, so we're looking at the heart of the matter, we're looking at trials and tribulations within this message. This could be about spiritual growth, spiritual challenges, victories. We're looking at balance. All right, so some of you could be looking at a letter. All right, maybe you ghosted someone, or you had a message of concern about a player, okay, in a house with an ending, okay, or maybe there's an ending to a message of concern because it hurt the heart, because someone felt betrayed, okay, because we're looking at documents, looking at a message, okay, now I'm looking at two messages, I'm looking at a mask, okay. Okay, so someone in this situation is wearing a mask, okay? Because now we're looking at a player that's turned his back on someone, and now there's a heartbreak and betrayal. And now there's a document. So this could be a message, a document, information, a package, but sometimes it can be an invoice or a certificate, okay? So some of you could be learning, all right? But we're learning from Earth School, okay? And sometimes we have to seek within oneself, because that's where we get most of the real answers within ourselves, the message of concern from the intuition, okay? So now we're looking at correspondence, all right? So now this is about connection, all right? This is about the spirit, okay? So while this feminine, okay, is standing, gasping her heart, all right? She has doubt, and she's astonished. But also this letter can be something about delightful, all right? But something that needs to stop or continue, because now there's a second letter. So there's a message of concern, okay? So this could be an intimate message. It could be communication. This could be something very familiar, but somebody is wearing a mask, all right? So now I'm looking at communication, all right? And someone's being very hostile Someone's being very manipulative, okay? And maybe this person has not brought any news or acknowledgement, okay? So now we're looking at acknowledgement, looking at messages of concern, okay? Because now, if you look at the feather, it always says, write your truth straight, okay? Because now we're looking at message of concern, truth, lies, who's wearing a mask, okay? Because now we have a message, a pleasant message or good message, but there's a message of concern about a mask. Maybe a player is turning his back on someone and has caused a heartbreak. And now this masculine is concerned about reconciliation because he ghosted a message. So this is someone that's in denial or refusing to hear or read or reply. Okay, so now we have a writing on the desk, okay, and then someone is holding back their feelings or their truth or their lies, or someone's concealing under the mask. All right, so now what's inside the letter? Okay, now this is where we'll probably figure out within as we go forward, but it could be about business. All right, or some of you could be looking at a love concern from the masculine, but it's all about communication, phone calls, texts, messages. And this means there could be a lot going back and forth now. We see papers, we see phone calls, okay? We see some letters in a drawer that hasn't been opened, documents, letters, whatever, okay? So now looking at information. So everything today in today's reading is all about information, all right? Messages, email, public or private information. But someone's information is not corresponding, or this could be about newspapers, magazines, all right? This could be a publisher, a writer, okay? Or this is someone that probably likes writing their dreams down, but at the end of it, there's a message of concern. A broken seal of an envelope also suggests that this message is one that has been received or not received. So this message has been received, but no one replied back. The message was ghosted. Okay, so now we are looking at a person in a mask. All right, so some of you probably sent out a message to someone. All right, a masculine that was charming but very manipulative. Okay, caused a heartbreak. All right, so looking at betrayal, we're looking at letters, looking at communication, looking at someone that received a message and didn't reply back because they're wearing a mask. Okay, it could be a masculine that likes wearing suits like this. All right. He could be like wearing his hair back in a ponytail, a man bun. All right, he could have a moustache. But you're thinking about a mature masculine, okay, that you thought was mature, but actually very manipulative because he received the letter and said nothing. So now this masculine is moving, all right, in a mask with a lack of self-direction and a lack of discipline, okay? So now we're looking at travel issues. Or maybe this masculine is feeling a sense of self-control, all right? And he's taking action because now we're looking at being a soul, having a human experience, all right? Because we're talking about a Cancer person, and you female, you could be a Libra, okay? No, a Gemini, sorry, all right? Or an Aquarius, an air sign person, all right? So now we're looking at this masculine trying to think of taking action, okay? And the action was success and moving forward. All right, so then we're looking at discipline, looking at journey, looking at the sky's your limit. If you do self-discipline and self-control, you masculines, all right? Don't drive by your own success because you want to be a player, okay, and cause heartbreaks. And then you start riding past your soulmate, all right? So now we're looking at a situation where we feel like we've been betrayed by a masculine, but the masculine is looking at a foundation of moving forward, taking action into success, all right? So now we're looking at self-control and self-discipline, okay? Because we're moving forward, because now maybe this masculine is heartbroken, all right? Maybe over a feminine, maybe an earth sign person, okay? Because now they lack teamwork. This is about disorganization. This is about group conflicts, all right? So now we're seeing that we've had a heartbreak and a betrayal within our team. People we thought was working with each other. This is about group effort. All right, because remember, you can't do without number one, and number two can't do without number three, and number one, it's all about teamwork. So now maybe this masculine feels alone, or he moved on into success and left a divine feminine, okay, alone or he's with an earth sign person that he went to work with, concealed messages from a divine feminine of concern, and went to work with an earth sign person, and now he's realized that he's heartbroken because there's a lack of teamwork, disorganization within the group that he went to have success with. All right, so now we're looking at reconciliation. Okay, we're looking at second chances, because maybe the masculine wants to get his work together, because the work situation within success is not working out, very disorganized. Okay, because when we conceal the truth, okay, we conceal our energy. Remember, we are energy, and we need our feelings to go with the universe. Okay, remember, we're looking at the universal flow. But instead of choosing happiness, okay, this masculine went into success, but now he's realizing when he went to work a team of people, he has clarity, okay, that he needs a reconciliation with someone that he ghosted. All right, maybe he wants to plant a new foundation. Okay, this could be a Scorpio or earth sign person. So now I'm looking at depression, the feelings of this player. Okay, but he has clarity. All right, we're moving away from regrets. I'm going to change into grace after being disappointed within a group of people. Maybe this masculine is rejecting a group of people, an earth sign and a water sign person. Okay, now I'm looking at ignoring anyone giving us messages. Okay, trying to call, because now we're looking at ghosting a team of people. You're probably looking at earth sign or water sign person, and you're going to dissipate into silence, and you're going to tap into self-love to seek the intuition. Maybe this masculine wants to come back and move into reconciliation with you to start a new relationship with a new baby, because now we're looking at creativity. Remember, number one can't do it number two can't do it number three, and number one, because when you look at number one, it looks like you, when you stand up, you are number one. When you meet your divine feminine, that means you are number one. Number two, that means within yourself, look for your divine feminine and divine masculine. Number one, number two, and that makes you create. Number one, number two, number three, babies, projects, communication becomes more clear. Do you understand? Because we're looking at teamwork, because teamwork's all about three, the perfect quality, the perfect craftsmanship, the perfect teamwork. But you have to go by the intuition, so you don't have no lack of teamwork, disorganization, or any conflicts, because you're using the intuition. Because we're looking at building a collaboration of people to come together to be perfect craftsmanship. So we're looking at quality, we're looking at skills. Okay, so we're coming out of boredom, out of a team of people, okay, that gave us unfulfillment, and we're going into rejection, okay, because we realize, okay, when we looked into these messages of concern, okay, this masculine has realized he ghosted his divine feminine, he ghosted his beautiful family, and he went into materialism, obsession with a Capricorn person within a group of people. But now they want to choose happiness, okay, because now we're looking at access, or maybe someone is very possessive over sending messages and all that. The possessive over someone's messages. All right, so now we're looking at attraction. Okay, the devil is in the energy of their letters. Somebody is very upset about a new relationship, okay? Because now we have a messages of concern. That's where you have to write your dreams down, okay? So in this message of concern, it was about a masculine being with a karmic person that's very obsessive, all right, and very envious. This person is the devil's energy into addiction, okay? So now we're looking at dependency, all right? But we need to seek freedom and release that toxic energy within oneself, because remember, we are an earth school. We want to be a soul having a human experience, go into the chariot. The chariot can only be with the divine feminine and divine masculine, but his masculine looks like he wants to turn his back on a Capricorn person, all right, and seek new love through the intuition, okay? So now we're looking at materialism, looking at the devil energy when it comes to addiction, greed, envy, materialism, okay? Because now we're looking at G-O-D, okay? Gold, oil, diamonds, that puts you into the devil energy, okay? So now we're in toxic relationships because someone's very materialistic, or someone in his team is a Capricorn person, earth sign person, Taurus person, or a Virgo person, is very obsessed about divine energy within this letters, okay? So now they're in wish fulfillment, okay, with these letters, because there's no concern, there was no reply back. So now we have indecision, choices to make, because someone is an illusionist, okay, and creating a daydream. So in these messages, we're talking about arrogancy, when you stay in the energy of the player, okay? Now, someone is deliberately being violent, cruel, okay, and very unpredictable, rude and forceful. Maybe an air sign person within these letters, all right? Because maybe they're very upset about a masculine not bringing stability within a situation or closure because they're wearing a mask, all right? Now we're looking at reliability, okay? We're looking at hard work, we're looking at patience, all right? Remember, patient man rides the donkey. So now we're looking at slow and steady wins the race, all right? Then we're looking at swift movements, actions, all right? There was no movement, no action. If somebody is in their head, all right, being very rude, very forceful, maybe in their messages. Because this masculine wants to move and be very happy and surprised. He probably wants to surprise somebody within this team of people, okay? We're looking at heartbreak, we're moving forward, all right? So maybe the masculine wants to go forward to the divine feminine, because now we're accepting, moving on, and we're going to bring forgiveness because we're finding peace and contentment within oneself. How do we do that, collective? We are going within oneself, write your dreams down or study about intuition so we can find new love, all right? Because with myself, I've had telepathic communication, right, with Ali Wali and Kimiwa Abadi for the last 4.5 years, okay? This is about new love through the intuition. So maybe this masculine wants to move forward and invite someone somewhere, all right? Because maybe he feels like he needs someone very intuitive, okay, to start a new team, okay? But there's too much heartbreak within this team. So now we're looking at within this team, maybe an earth sign and a Cancer person. This team is bringing too much anxiety, right? Too much illusions, all right? Because no one's tapped into the intuition of truth, all right? So now we're looking at unexpected drama. Maybe this masculine wasn't expecting this drama, all right? So now we're tapping into intuition to see any unknown problems, all right? Because we want to move away from confusions, misinterpretation, self-doubt, fear, and now we're looking at revealing the truth because we're choosing happiness, all right? Because we're accepting 5 of Cups to move on. 5 of Cups upside down means we're moving on, we're seeking forgiveness, maybe from a Capricorn person, a water sign person, or an earth sign person, and we're going to see from the intuition, all right, new love, new babies, new creativity, okay? We're going to choose happiness, reconciliation, okay? So now we're moving away from people that bark up the wrong tree and are people pleasers within this lack of teamwork that doesn't have any organization, okay? So now we're looking at the thoughts of this masculine, maybe in his arrogance, okay? After maybe reading about a message of concern. So now maybe looking at a fire sign person within his feelings of choosing happiness, all right? So accepting to move forward, okay, and taking action, adventure. Because this masculine is a free-spirited person. But when you're a free-spirited person, you can't forget your intuition. It's like a credit card. Especially if you're a business person, don't leave your credit card at home. Silly. How are you going to do? You're traveling, all right? So we look like we can see a traveler, someone that's very creative, all right? Maybe this masculine is in his fearlessness, but also we're looking at lust, promiscuous. So maybe this masculine is choosing happiness over being promiscuous, okay? So we're not bringing in anger. We're not doing attention seeking. So maybe he feels within this group, people were attention seeking, very impulsive, egoistic, reckless people, very impatient. So now he's gone under the service of self, okay? And we've seen these team of people, earth sign person and the water sign person, upside down, are barking up the wrong tree. Okay, because an earth sign person, Capricorn person, all right, is very obsessive about these letters, about intuition, proposals of businesses, love, relationships, babies, and creativity, and new feelings. But this earth sign person, this promiscuous person, this Cancer person, okay, is looking at this happy surprise from this dreamer, from this new love for this masculine person, maybe a fire sign person, about invitation, about a message of concern. So now we're looking at an earth sign person in the devil energy of being very possessive, greedy, and very stingy, and very happy about new news, about the news of being ghosted, disappear, and into silence, all right? Because now we're looking at rejection. Okay, so now we're looking at someone being very happy about rejection, okay, because they're into the materialism, obsession, and very envious, all right? So now we're looking at the Four of Pentacles upright. Someone is very greedy, all right? Someone's trying to hold on to the energy of new love, new creativity, and someone also is holding back their feelings, all right? So now we're looking at financial insecurity, greed for long-term security, okay? So now we're looking at the Queen of Swords, all right? Sending the letter of concern, which is upright, all right? And they're saying maybe this person is ghosting the Queen of Swords, all right, because she doesn't like the materialism and obsession from this team of people. They are in a wish fulfillment, a Capricorn person and a Scorpio person, and the indecision of choices. This is why your team is very disorganized and you have group conflict, okay? So this is why this masculine, maybe a fire sign person, is not saying anything and holding back his feelings from a Queen of Swords, all right? So now this Queen of Swords is looking within their dreams and they have a wish fulfillment. They're in an indecision about these choices because someone's been a fantasist, an illusionist, an opportunist, okay? So now I'm looking at daydreams, looking at dreams, looking at messages of concern. Please, people, look within your dreams, okay? So this Queen of Swords, all right, she's very self-sufficient, okay? She's got a very big perspective, very strong-willed person, okay? She uses her head over heart, totally honest, and she's trying to cut through the devil, all right? Right in the middle. See them chains? Cut the chains of toxicity, trauma bonding, karmic cycles. You've got to change it. Go within your dreams, my darlings, all right? Don't listen to no one outside of yourself. Listen to your inner voice, because when you listen to your intuition, you're listening to your soul purpose, okay? So now maybe she has a message of concern about a King of Wands, all right, who's an overbearing, secretive person, okay? But maybe this masculine has secrets to be revealed, all right? This impulsive person, impossible expectations within their group with an earth sign person, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person, and a water sign person, okay? So now maybe this masculine is reading these letters, okay, and maybe he feels very arrogant. Or maybe he thinks the air sign person is very arrogant. Okay, now he sees that somebody, okay, he went into a group, a deliberate group, to be cruel and rude and forceful, like a bully. Because this earth sign person or this team of people are trying to look at legacies. So they think opening the devil's leg to see is going to build them a legacy for people in their community to see a legacy. No, they're only seeing between the devil's legs to see the pinnacles from an earth sign person for long-time success, retirement, tradition, and inheritance. But instead, they got ignorance, arrogance, violence, deliberate cruelty from an earth sign person because they are desperate for a legacy, for the masculine to see between the legs, to see loads of coins spilling through the bridges. Okay, so now we're looking at lack of true joy. Oh yeah, too smuggy, materialistic people, very dissatisfied, greedy people because they're not using their intuition. They want to use everyone else's intuition, be like, oh, look at me. Really? All right, let's look at you for real. So now we're looking at happy news, all right? And a Taurus person got very happy, and the masculine made movements, made actions, and went forward with these happy news from a dreamer and gave a Taurus person sharings of generosity in return on investments. So now they've got a heartbreak with a team of people with an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, because now they have a lack of teamwork, very disorganized. The group is in pure conflict, and now somebody wants to work alone, all right? Because now we're looking at emotional baggage because unsolved issues, okay? People can't move on because they're stuck in the past of, oh, I need legacies, stability, long-term success, but being very promiscuous-y, okay, to see my legacy between people's leg, to see money, because I am, the only way I can make a life is to open up legs for masculines to see that I can grow a forest. Okay, maybe this, let me behave. All right, so now we're looking at anxiety, maybe from a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus person about these happy surprise news, all right, about new love, invitation from masculine that ghosted someone in his past. Okay, so now we're looking at intuition about unexpected drama within this lack of teamwork. Okay, because this masculine went to give generosity and sharing news. So now he's reflecting and needs to learn to respect differences within his corporation. Somebody's trying to avoid conflict, arguments, all right? And now we're looking at peace within this unsolved problem. Because now maybe this Leo that gave generosity and shared news about intuition or telepathic communication, and in return on investments. And this is where the heartbreak comes in now. Because it was lies and a mask. Now somebody is looking at a deep heartbreak, because that was deliberate cruelty to an air sign person that used their mental thoughts and nobody got back to them. All they were interested in was in a conflict that will bring them a return on investment. So they took action, okay? They took action. They went on adventure with these new messages of love from a Queen of Swords, because this masculine, upside down King of Wands, is a very arrogant person. Yeah, he needs to look deeper into his soul because he's using a mask, all right? There was an announcement, all right? They think this is amusing. They think it's funny, all right? So they really want to play in this mask. So now we're looking at someone is projecting their emotions or hiding their emotions by hiding the mask, by not returning messages, but concealing the messages, and moved in with self-control to change the success with these happy surprise newses for a Taurus person by giving generosity in return of investments. So now we're looking at emotions. We're looking at hiding their emotions. Okay? They didn't bring any joy or light. No, they didn't. They left masks instead to ask a Taurus person to be in a team for return in investments. So now the thing is, are they going to face the mask that suits the occasion? Are all people going to play the parts of the truth or a disguise? Now they have to look at the soul or the spirit and the energy, the actions and the intentions and say, what am I creating? Someone's playing a role of arrogancy over messages, bringing mental violence deliberately. That's mental cruelty, rude, being a bully with an earth sign person for legacy, to see the legs, to see their roles, for return in investment. So now we're looking at deception, concealment. We're looking at a message of concern that was a warning not to be taken as face value, foolery. But no, they came with arrogance, overbearing secrets to be revealed. Now we're looking at a situation where someone's masquerading. And now we're looking at security. Security. Because there's a risk. Because someone is wearing a mask. Someone is stealing online identity in order to defraud. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is called identity theft. Because someone is wearing a mask. So now we're looking at reunion. Okay, because now we're looking at a situation where there's bad luck, loss of control, failure within this group. Because now they're unwilling to change, resistance. Because now we see the energy of fear, anxiety, and illusions. So now we're looking at the actions of adventure and maybe choosing happiness, reconciliation after ghosting. Because now we're looking at the Queen of Pentacles. The masculine had a choice of two. And he went to a Queen of Pentacles. He went with action and adventure to create the prosperity of the Queen of Pentacles. So she can create comfort, security, and opportunities. So she can be practical. But no, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. She could be a cups of Aquarius and Capricorn. So now we're looking at a situation with a Knight of Wands, went with promiscuous feminine. That is self-centered, jealous, envious, very smothering with bad investments, very greedy. They were holding on to greed, stinginess, holding back feelings about new love. So this masculine foot was more prosperity. So he moved in for success instead, for return of investments from these soul messages. I never said nothing for 4.5 years to make sure Genevieve Nigel was comfortable in her security. So now we're looking at holding back feelings, because the masculine went to the devil and tried to act like the Queen of Swords was the devil. So they were holding on to fulfillment because there was no closure from the masculine, a King of Wands, Adiwale, King of Baji. But instead, the Queen of Swords is turning her back and she's looking at fulfillment, harmony and completion. Because the masculine didn't give no closure. Instead, he thought it was more convenient to go back and look after Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nigel. So now looking at the devil energy, the letter came in about materialism, obsession. So now we're looking at the Queen of Swords, community, family, home, friends, reunion. She's celebrating, even though he went with the devil, an overbearing, secretive person, a King of Wands that's upside down. So now the Queen of Swords is looking at this masculine while he's upside down, focused on his legacy of a Taurus person for long-term success. So he gave sharing as a generosity in return of investments. Now they're looking at this lack of teamwork, and now they have to start respecting differences. But instead they're avoiding conflicts as well, agreements, or maybe seeking peace. Because he went to this feminine, he went to this person, a Queen of Pentacles, to make sure she had prosperity. But now the masculine that went to a Queen of Pentacles on the back of a Queen of Swords on her information to create fraud, identity theft, has now got shattered dreams, a broken family, domestic dispute over legacies, stability, long-term success, retirement, tradition. Because he went with the inner voice of the higher priestess from these letters of messages, and he blocked the higher priestess to make sure the Taurus person that was in poverty didn't feel isolated. But they bring health, ill health to a Queen of Swords, left out in the cold, theft, in worry, while they wear a mask to make sure Queen of Pentacles has prosperity, comfort and security. While this Queen of Pentacles is being promiscuous with a water sign person, a Cancer person. So now there's pure havoc in his teamwork. So now we're looking at self-control, looking at change, looking at action, looking at success. That was the energy for the player. So now this player is in the brink of collapse for a lack of his responsibilities. Looking at over the limit, overwhelmed, almost there, overloaded. So you could be thinking of a Sagittarius masculine that's focused on the cordon of his career, reputation, profession, achievements, okay? So now we're looking at a heavy load, that bag, a burden, because now we have the Ten of Swords, because within this thoughts, they thought the team will be prosperity was the right collaboration with a Cancer and Earth sign person. Instead, there's changes to overcome, okay? Because now there's betrayal to an air sign person that was left in heartbreak. So now we're looking at regeneration of a relationship, okay? So this air sign person is making a comeback, all right? They're so over it. They repaired the mental and moving on. Because there was a lack of teamwork with the air sign person. So now we're looking at you had enough, all right? So now we're looking at reconciliation. And now maybe a Virgo person is in the mindset of had enough, standing up for what they deserve. So this is what this person said. They had enough of their lack of stability. So they locked away the Earth sign person okay, so that the Queen of Pentacles can stand up for what she believes in, she can work hard and be free. But instead, it was undervalued because there's no self-worth, all right? So now we're looking at ghosted, because they went to a earth sign person so they can stand up for their beliefs. So now we're looking at a Leo person that ghosted, for a Taurus person, for the devil. And now this masculine maybe disappeared in silence and rejected an intuitive new relationship, new baby, new creativity, because he went with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person. And now this Capricorn person is holding on possessively to these messages about new love. So they're doing identity fraud. So now we're making ourselves stand up for ourselves. Okay? Because now we're looking at the King of Swords. This could be God. This could be the governors in the spiritual world. This could be lawyers. This could be a air sign person, or a very balanced Queen of Swords. Okay? They sacrificed. Do you understand? And now they see her as a cold, controlling, undermining person. Because now maybe someone that's looking at these messages, that's a air sign person, is very angry that they stole God's words, that they have a lack of integrity. They are drunk on power. They are loose cannons. So maybe this masculine you're thinking of is a King of Swords. Okay? Looking at these messages. So now you see these messages concern, and you're walking away from a Gemini person, because there was a missed opportunity, rude, insincere, hurtful, sarcastic, impulsive, bully, out of control people. So now a water sign person probably walking away, all right, because you didn't deserve that. So you're talking about taking our emotions away, all right, about these messages of concern, and you're going to do your own emotional fulfillment, because there's no emotional fulfillment, all right? It's time to move on, let go, okay? So now this message of concern, this feminine is walking away. Because somebody's wearing a mask and taking someone's messages and doing fraud and identity theft. A masculine that's juggling. So this feminine, the Queen of Swords, has gone into balance, all right? So this masculine, King of Wands, is a juggler. He went back and forth. Oh, quick decision based on financial adaptation. So now we're looking at a King of Wands, all right, is now missed out opportunities because he now sees a dissatisfaction of taking these messages and wearing a mask and parading around with a Queen of Pentacles. So now we're looking at these messages from the intuition, from a Queen of Swords to a King of Wands, an overbearing person with impossible expectations. So now they paralyze these messages. Antisocial, isolation, paranoia, powerless people. Now they're going to be lonely because now they got the message. They have no self-control and no discipline. So now we're looking at the Two of Swords. Now we're looking at a player that brings stagnation, stalemate, obstacles, an unclear path, because they were holding on to a lack of a teamwork, very disorganized, because they wanted to prove a point, to break someone's heart, all right, to hold on to a fool, an earth sign person. So they took new beginnings. They were very posthumous, whatever, went on adventure, carefree opportunity, and they went into this teamwork with an earth sign person, with the messages from a Queen of Swords. So now we're looking at, they wanted to make a water sign person and an earth sign person be happy. So they gave these messages of new beginnings and tried to create long-term stability, investments. They took action. They went on adventure. They felt very free-spirited. Okay, because somebody was missing for 5 years. And they came back. Remember, back and forth, juggling in and out, indecisions. Because they were happy about these telepathic messages. So now they can be free to travel. Because of you, I can now, thank you fans, I can move now happily in their black and gold outfit. So now we're looking at new love that was ghosted. It was a very intuitive relationship. It was based on a 10 of Pentacles. Wealth, all right? It was about lineage, about ancestral lineage. But somebody went to buy a house instead because they wanted that image of privilege, security, and an estate. So instead of talking to a Queen of Swords, they went to a Capricorn earth sign person, a Queen of Pentacles, and made an estate because they were into materialism, obsession, excess, envy. They were envying the Queen of Swords, so they wanted to hold back. All right, for some of you. Now we're looking at situation. The devil is in a tower. Shocking event, energy surge. We're looking at bankruptcy now. They wanted that for a Queen of Swords. In poverty, upheaval, wiped out. Because they sent messages that they can make wealth from. They can buy houses from. They can have an image of privilege from. So they were hoping for shocking events on the mental, bankruptcy for a Queen of Swords. That was their wish fulfillment when they saw these messages of concern. So they juggled back and forth. This King of Wands, he had a wish fulfillment with a water sign person. His emotions are indecision, choices, fantasy, illusion. So he went to an earth sign person, and now his feelings about disappointment now, these messages of concern, missed opportunities. Now they're bored, dissatisfied, unmotivated because the team didn't work. So now we're looking at arrogance within their thoughts, within their travels. They're very rude, very forceful, very bully with an earth sign person. This earth sign person is a bully, very cruel. Very cruel. Could be a Virgo person or a Capricorn person or a Taurus person. Very cruel people. So now we're looking at a fire sign person. Saw these sparkles of ideas from a person that goes within to seek the soul. All right, this is a soul seeker that sent messages of love, excitement, plans about planting a legacy. Sometimes they can be playful and some they can have hurtful words because we're looking at heartbreak. All right, we're looking at heartbreak, identity theft. We're looking at fraud on someone's messages of intuition. So now we're looking at intuition. There was happy news but unclear path, so they held back. All right, this masculine was on the brink of collapse, secretly in fear, illusions, intuitive collapse, unexpected drama. So this masculine instead moved in with a Taurus person and used the Hierophant, a spiritual teacher, a ruler, a leader that knows right from wrong. Okay, about program, about marriage, about values. So this King of Wands went off with intuitive messages to make sure Queen of Pentacles was in a prosperity, security, and had opportunities. So now this King of Wands owes a Queen of Wands, a Queen of Swords, and a Queen of Pentacles owes a Queen of Swords a lot of money. So now the anxiety, fear, stress. They was hoping for the demise of a Queen of Swords. All right. They wanted the Queen of Swords to have negative force, be in a mental institution, paralyzed by this crisis, because the masculine went to a third party person. Yeah, a 3 of Cups. So they wanted them to stay in the 8 of Swords because he went into a love triangle, a rival. So they wanted the Queen of Swords to be alone, where they had done heavy partying with someone else's influence. So now we're looking at variety, changing up, adapt. The Queen of Swords conquered herself. Now we're looking at a Taurus person is now in fear of an Aquarius person, because now we know the secret about this dreamer. She's very psychic. She listened to the inner voice. She heard this love offer, and he knows, she knows. He went with a Queen of Pentacles and made money off intuitive messages, took action, went on adventure, free-spirited, because he was lusting over the Queen of Pentacles. So now the Queen of Pentacles is lusting over holding on to wealth and prosperity, because the bully bought a house with a lover. So now we're looking at this lover. Queen of Pentacles has many lovers, connections, relationships. All right. But these messages was about connection, alignment, oneness, romance, harmony. But they chose the Queen of Pentacles and gave them the Six of Pentacles, generosity, kindness. They gave them value. So now I'm looking at the earth sign person. Didn't want to hold on. And his masculine didn't want to hold on to the reunion. They wanted to hold on to greed. Holding on to financial security, stability and savings from the back of a Queen of Swords for 4 years. So now we're here with our invoice. They held on to the messages that went swiftly about communication. All right. But instead they went traveling around the world for wealth, prosperity, on the back of the Queen of Swords that's at home with her family, with shattered dreams, but she listens to her inner voice and she knows exactly what he did. So now the Queen of Swords has her perspective. She's very strong-willed. She does head over heart with total honesty. So now she's releasing what does not serve her. Unemotional fulfilled. All right. Because this is what they wanted. Unemotionally fulfilled for Queen of Swords to be bankrupt with sudden upheaval, wiped out. Because this could be a divorcee as well. Alone. Shattered dreams. While a player made sure a Queen of Pentacles went with the information about a 2 of Cups companionship, about mutual feelings. Because he went with a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Niger, that's manipulative, ambitious, over-ambitious, possessive, and imbalanced. Because he went with a Queen of Pentacles upside down over the Queen of Swords, that's quick-witted, fear, has inner... Fear, as not fear as they fear anyone. She's a fair person. Equalism. With inner strength, direct, chatty, realistic person. Very sharp. They done this, all right? So prepare to change, okay, people? Because now we're looking at these people feeling stuck. Oh, with a Virgo person, because they're irresponsible, they're bored, unstable, impatient, all right? And they can't finish off what they started. Oh, yeah, because big changes are coming. Because the Empress is here. Because he went with a Taurus person that's insecure, block creativity, likes to pay attention to the body, but can't pay attention to the wig. Oh, no. But they're very dependent and very negligible, we're going to call that word. Yeah, I'm more clever than you lot. Oh, yeah. So now, oh, yeah, changes are coming, okay? For an air sign person, they had challenges, external forces, upheaval. So now this Taurus person is looking at changes, oh, yeah, beyond their control. Yep, the lock's been drawn, karmic lessons, okay? Turning point, a big push. Oh, yeah, a push into delays. Oh, yeah, because there was a lack of completion, okay? There was a lack of closure, okay? They bring stagnation, disappointment, and taking shortcuts. So they wanted an air sign person to live in regret, emotional baggage, but no, instead, what goes around comes around. Now they're in emotional anguish. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, yeah, they are. With a Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah, you lot better be. You better be. So now we're looking at betrayal, manipulation from upside down, King of Wands. But no, Queen of Swords, you are the businesswoman. You are in your comfort, security, opportunities. Okay, baby girl, you're releasing what does not serve you. And what does not serve you is a King of Wands that's focused on his legacy, to see between Genevieve's legs, to see the legacies of money not going nowhere. Never mind, darling. Never mind, sweetheart. King of Wands now. Okay, has clarity, decision, communication, ideas, compel, focus, the truth, the vision. After missed opportunities, now he feels bored, dissatisfied after these messages. Now we're looking at a legacy. Okay. Oh, never mind. Two of Wands. Opportunities, vision, discovery. They were getting ready to get future planning. Oh, yeah, they did. Instead, oh no, they didn't. They set these goals and went nowhere. Nowhere. We're a Taurus person. Nowhere. Okay, generosity, travel, estates, you name it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. These artistic people. Okay. That are tactless. So now we're looking at a Taurus person. Okay. Marriage, unclear pathway with a player. Now we're looking at the Knight of Wands. A masculine, a daredevil, went to a Taurus with his arrogancy, unpredictable, okay, maybe holds a grudge, okay, because they were hasty jealousy. Now these two holding grudges now, a Taurus person, oh yeah, and a Sagittarius person. What goes around comes around, because they went in to collaborate with an earth sign person, okay, to co-manage a team. Don't want to respect people's differences. No, no, no. Instead, they took these sweet messages from a soulmate and shared the moment with a Queen of Pentacles, another lover, and made money. Oh yeah, a third party person doing it together. Okay, so now we're looking at connections with friends. Four of Coins. Now we're looking at Queen of Pentacles, material attachment. Oh yeah, the mindset, the holder, the possessive one. Okay, the one that is the Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah, Four of Pentacles is someone that's very greedy, that looks for long-term security. Okay, Queen of Swords, you're going into material abundance, my darling. All right. You're completing your world after you sent messages about 2 of Cups. You didn't have no completion because they were looking at wealth from these messages. This is why a Leo person held back and didn't want to face a Queen of Swords head on. Nope. Instead, this masculine went off and built a home and moved in. Made that decision with his self-doubt because that's what they wanted, all right, for a Queen of Swords, okay, to live in self-doubt, okay, and act like they were unwilling to learn their karmic lessons with their negative talking, their negative projection. So a Queen of Swords says, you know what, I'm releasing you lot. I'm releasing. Read my book. Now, a King of Wands, oh yeah, is now looking at shattered dreams. So now we're looking at grief, sadness, loss, mourning, emotional baggage. For who? A King of Wands. So as you write, what goes around comes around. Learn to respect people. Now he's looking at manifesting big developments. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right. Now looking at justice. Because he went and planned, oh yeah, with an earth sign person. And left an air sign person. All right. Because they were thirsty for knowledge. And that was the secret. That was a secret. Yeah. And now Queen of Wands is probably in regret, emotional baggage. Okay. Because they didn't achieve no success. Okay. Now they've got challenges towards their Wheel of Fortune. All right. Because they went with a Taurus person, upside down, insecure, blocked creativity. Yeah. Not paying attention to anything else but the body. Oh, yeah. So prepare for change. Oh, yes. Earth sign person, Virgo person. You're going to be feeling very stuck because you're very irresponsible. Yes, you are. Queen of Swords, my darling. You're going into a new, passionate project. Oh my gosh, go for it, my girl. Yes, it says go for it, my darling, because you are the higher priestess. You are the bridge between the world of divine feminine, sacred wisdom, of inner knowledge, divining, develop, deep illumination of the highest self, of mysteries, of intuition. And that's what they went and made money with and made project with. And I want my money. All right. So now we're looking at, oh yeah, union of opposites, okay? Because now we're going into romantic success, we are, my darlings, okay? Because guess what? Oh, Queen of Swords, my darling, you are the star. You are contentment with spirituality. You have the inspiration. You got the purpose, the renew, the healing, the hope. You focus on your action. You have clarity. Okay, you're seeing clear choices. You're concentrating on your 7 of Cups, which you go within your dreams. King of Cups, you are emotional, balanced, heart-centered. Okay, manifest your destiny, my darling. Okay, and the King of Cups, you got strong sense of self-worth. All right. Move away from an air sign person that gives negative thoughts, all right? Your third party person, okay? So now the 5 of Swords, you lot are looking at changing, okay? Because people are looking at risky adventure. Yeah, risky, man. You got to follow your heart. You got to follow your heart. Can't follow people's foolery. Now you're looking at shattered dreams for King of Wands. Yeah. Now he's looking at what? Strength of will. Forward. Moving forward. Determined. Willpower. Success. Control. Maybe to go towards the inner voice. Intuition. Divine feminine. With wisdom and secrets and mystery. Because now we're looking at emotional anguish. At end of a chapter. Yeah, because now the higher priestess going for achievement. Success. Oh yeah. Sense of belonging. Victory. Recognition. Success all over the place for... and not for an emperor. Inflexible, undisciplined, because I can't see how you could be an emperor being with the devil. You're not making no sense. These people just look at words and say, oh, let me be. All right, then let's look at your actions, your intentions, and let's look at your people, and let's look at everything else. You're not the emperor. Sorry, you failed, bruv. You're not too greedy. Now, the higher priestess, they're asking for forgiveness, accept the change, ready to move on, healing, looking forward, because now we're looking at the 4 of Swords. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Queen of Wands, very manipulative person. I tell you, boy, these people, man, they don't believe in God, man. Eternal love, get ready. Gotta love yourself, man. You can't rely on people to love you, trust me. You can't rely on people to build nothing for you. Build it yourself, man. All what people want to do is manipulate, act like they're charming. Nah, these are karmic people, man. Shattered dreams, there you go. That's what you wanted. Bankruptcy, shattered dreams. Now someone is angry. A swords person. Alright. Feminine's angry. A water sign person. About new beginnings. About a dreamer. About sweet life. Now we're looking at Queen of Pentacles. Alright. A coin person. Virgo, Capricorn. Alright. Taurus. There's embarrassment. Gossip's going around about this ghosting. With a Leo person. Yeah, that made a promise to an earth sign person about these messages, about 2 of Cups. A loving exchange. Instead, they went to materialism, attachment, instead, for comforting. So now we're looking at a robber. The letter of concern was about mental illness and a robber. Okay, they were robbing also from a Queen of Swords. Messages. So they bring stagnation. They were juggling. This King of Wands was juggling with a robber that was robbing these messages. Because now we're looking at, they were taking the ideas of these messages. Alright. Because it was a wish fulfillment. So they collaborated, got inspiration. They ghosted the air sign and went on adventure with these messages. They went to explore, passion, travel. They didn't bring any closure. They bring separation, stalemate for an air sign person. That is a soul having a human experience, alright? So now we're looking at separation, but now we're also looking at online community, where there's a new beginning going on online and someone is very offended and very upset. Oh, never mind. Yeah, because they went into overindulgence. And this team of people with an earth sign person, and now they're in a nightmare. Oh yeah, because they were looking for a long-term view. They were coming, they wanted to write the investments, them and their family. So this background is the lover, you know. But now they're looking at wealth. They want to act like they were the original people with the intuition. But now they want to come and say sorry, maybe to a Queen of Swords. And she doesn't want no one to say sorry to her. Because if I died mentally, how would you bring me back? What, by saying sorry? While you all still doing adventure? I don't think so. I don't think so. Think before you do things. So now we're looking at missed opportunities. Now they're sorry, feel guilty, in confusion. They want to confess. Because now we're looking at a ritual. All right, this masculine was under a ritual with a third-party person that had a plan, all right, about these messages. They went into a plan, a plot with a third-party person, okay? They went with a Taurus person and an institution that don't know right from wrong. They took this gifted feminine stuff, a Queen of Swords. They brought her hesitation and worry, all right, and gave gifts to a Taurus person that made them money from intuition, from the dreamer, from the dreams, all right, because this team of people with a water sign person, a Cancer person, the dreamer, they're all wearing a mask because they're very deceptive in this team of people that has an earth sign person, a water sign person, and a King of Wands. They got lovers. So this masculine went to a lover, a Queen of Pentacles. And this Queen of Pentacles has a lover that's a water sign person. And they went and made money and gave nothing to the air sign person. So now, protesting. Oh yeah, attention, because they took the messages from a sweet dreamer, a Queen of Swords. And they went into making money. Oh yeah, wearing a mask, and left this one in poverty. I want my money. I don't care who you are. So now we're looking at messages, swift communication, things but not movement. Because now we're looking at, they were waiting, sneaking, curious, stalking, an air sign person. This could have been a Sagittarius person, and an earth sign person was stalking and looking at an air sign person, hoping for an accident of the mental, the injury, okay? Because now we're looking at the air sign, the Queen of Swords walking away. What doesn't serve? It's just emotionally draining, mental draining. This is what they wanted. So now we're looking at the mental overload. That's what they wanted. So they can go around flying around the world and building estates and saying, look at me, because of you I can. So now the King of Wands is depressed. Oh yeah, in paranoia. So now we're looking at a situation where a Aries person and an earth sign person is now in darkness, nightmare. Because they went daredeviling. An earth sign person and a Sagittarius person went on a daredevil because they're arrogant, unpredictable, and went for a marriage. And now they're both holding grudges about this marriage because it was a curse. Now they're looking at soulmates. They want to upload their marriage, their estate, and the investments. And now we have evidence. Evidence. We have evidence now. We have proof that he went to the Queen of Pentacles for material attachment. And now this Queen of Pentacles is in sorrow and bereavement. This lover, because the soulmate saw this person playing in the masculine's drink. This Two of Cups that had no completion, by the way. None. So now we're looking at the tarot reader. Okay? They wanted an accident for a tarot reader stalking, being curious. They wanted a mental overload. Alright? Okay. Now let's see. So the Queen of Wands had to stand up. She had to stand up. She had to stand up. She don't have no self-doubt because they wanted her stress. But they're going for a karmic lesson. Overload. Destiny. Alright? Now looking at a Cancer person. King of Wands. Oh yeah. He's thinking of a union, is he? Whatever. Now we're looking at forgiveness. People want forgiveness. For spiking with their friends, to have overindulgence, to have aid for money, over a self-love connection. We went into a trap for what? Brick and water, bribery, egos, people's money, bad advice, curses of advice. It's madness. It's madness. People, please use your intuition and write your dreams down. Come into the new world. I saw God's head come in. Whoever doesn't want to believe, I don't care. I don't really care. Energy is energy. Whoever cares, the energy will be the same, whether it's with me or not. Do you understand? Energy is energy. Correct your flaws, people. Go within and listen to your inner voice. You listen to your intuition. You listen to your soul's purpose. So please like, subscribe, share, and let's build a community. All right. Thank you, my lovelies. Bye.